I got a new show for y'all. Got a damn good show. I knew the Chicago mayor was not too bright, but I think this. I think he's very bright, Keith. He's just biased. You know, you could be the smartest man in the world, but if you let your biases affect how you think, it could turn you into the stupidest person in the world. That's why he's the stupidest man in the city of Chicago. He's probably very bright. He's very articulate. He's very well spoken. He's just an idiot because of his biases, not because he can't think or think correctly. He can't think correctly. Yeah, of course he can. Right there. He's letting his skin dictate how he thinks. He's got too many biases. Well, let me tell him what's going on. See, that skin color is clouding his judgment. It's clouding his brain. It's clouding how he think. He's thinking like a black man. He's thinking like an oppressed being. That's what he's doing. He's letting his biases, say it with me, dictate how he think. He's not being objective. Hey, Kevin. He's not being impartial. Hey, he's not being. He's not taking. He's not taking a situation and looking at it from an objective reality. Kevin. He's twisting things. Hey, Kevin. Shut the fuck up. I'm just saying that's his problem. He's probably smart. He's probably cool. Well, whatever. We could go. Yeah, he's probably. All right. So the Chicago man, you know, crime is rampant in that city. So he's. Thanks a lot, Captain Obvious. Who doesn't know that? Man, you need to bring more to the table, man. You need to stop stating obvious. Well, let me say something. So Chicago mayor, he's suing Kia and Hyundai because those cars are getting stolen a lot in the city. So he's suing them, saying it's Kia and Hyundai's fault these cars are being stolen. Wait a minute. Hold up. Let me see if I heard you correctly. Kia comes into Chicago, sell cars to providing jobs to the community. Kia and Hyundai, yeah. Now, a bunch of thieves is going up to the cars, stealing them, breaking the law. Yeah. But it's not the thieves' fault. It's Kia's fault. Hey, dumbest man in Chicago. Check out what the news had to say about it in Chicago.
Well, good morning. That complaint was filed yesterday in the Circuit Court of Cook County, and it claims that both Kia and Hyundai failed to properly equip their vehicles with anti-theft technology, something that most other car companies have done as a standard feature for over a decade. Now, more specifically, the city has focused on Kias and Hyundai sold in the U.S. between 2011 and 2022. They claim both companies deceptively assured consumers that these vehicles possessed advanced safety features despite knowing about the defect and its consequences. City officials say thefts of those vehicles surged from about 500 in the first half of 2022 to more than 8,300 in the second half of the year. Mayor Brandon Johnson has said that companies have refused to provide sufficient steering wheel locks as requested by the city, adding that suspects have used the stolen vehicles to commit other crimes like reckless driving and armed robberies, as well as murders. Now, the city says so far this year, both Kia and Hyundai make up more than half of all stolen vehicles in the city. And if you have fallen victim to one of these thefts and you'd like to share your experience with the city, you can do so with details on our website. For now, reporting live from the 19th Police District, Christine Flores, WGN News.
I downloaded this from a YouTube channel, Chicago News. Y'all can't even sync y'all's audio up. Looks like I was looking at a Bruce Lee movie. Wait a minute, it still don't make no sense. Well, look at it like this, Kevin. Now, wait a minute. You taking up for hey, Kevin, stop putting words in my mouth. I'm trying to say something. Well, go and say it then. Now, you know, there's a big black population in Chicago. There you go, stating obvious. Right? and who advertise? Okay, the NBA. Black people love the NBA. Who does the NBA advertise 24/7? Kia and Hyundai. Yeah. Why don't you sue Kia and Hyundai for doing commercials for these raggedy cars with no damn security systems in them? Why don't you sue them? What? What'd you say? Oh, look, Keith's upset because I misunderstood something. What'd you say? No, I'm making a point. He's blaming Kia and Hyundai that those cars are being stolen. Right. It's rampant theft of those vehicles. I was like, well, the NBA advertises those freaking vehicles all the time, Kia and Hyundai. Sponsored by the NBA, Kia and Hyundai. Oh, that's what you said. You said sue Kia and Hyundai. You meant to say sue the NBA. That's what threw me off. That's what I said. No, then you said sue Kia and Hyundai. That's what you said. That's what I heard you say it. Maybe I misheard you. Yeah, you saying sue the NBA, not Kia and Hyundai. Yeah.
But it's Kia's cars.
Yeah.
You should sue Kia.
I bet they very careful.
Yeah, I know. Yeah,
I mean, if you want to stay with that logic, if you sue Kia and Hyundai, you might as well sue the NBA. How about this? I got an idea. Why don't y'all do y'all's job? The police, the cops.
Yeah, won't you lock these Negroes up?
Hey, but you know what? Those cars are easy to steal. I remember I was checking into this hotel, right? And the guy said, "Hey, do you have a Kia or Hyundai?" I said, "No, I got a whatever." He said, "I guess I gotta ask." He said, "Cause those cars are easily stolen." You know why he asked me?
Why?
Cause I'm black.
He profiled you.
Yep.
Oh, this is a Negro. I bet he got a Hyundai or Kia. I might as well ask. I don't want to jump to conclusions.
So this is why, bring up the website. This is why Kia and Hyundais are easy to steal.
So whose fault is it?
Let me read this. The brands are sister. Okay, Kia and Hyundai are sister companies. And between 2011,
There's some damn good cars, man. I had a Hyundai Sonata. I had a Hyundai Sonata for 8 years, right? Never did an oil change. That car kept running and running and running. I spent, you know what? After 8 years of having the car, I'm gonna go ahead and get an oil change, right? I took the car to the dealer, right? They said, "Man, ain't no oil in the car. I don't have nothing to change." I said, "What? There's no oil in the car?" He said, "Man, ain't no oil in the car, nothing but sludge." He said, "Man, we got to clean these, I forget the terminology, the lingo he was using, the jargon. He said, I got to clean these headers. I got to clean this, nothing but sludge in here." Yeah, he said, the valves. Yeah, he said, got to clean them valves. He said, "Man, I went ahead and put some oil in there, and I changed the filter, but..."
Yeah, Negroes hard on some Hyundais and Kias. Let me read why these cars are so easy.
I was just
stolen.
immature. That's why. I was immature.
Hey, Kel, let me read this.
I was liberal back in those days.
Hey, Kel, let me read this.
You're going to read it then.
This is why Hyundais and Kias are so easily stolen. They're sister companies. They're both companies, right? The same company, pretty much. But between 2011 and 2022, lots of their more basic, no bells and whistles vehicles came without an immobilizer. That's a feature in most modern cars that means they won't start unless they detect the key. Without them, the vehicles are incredibly easy to steal.
Oh, that's why those cars are cheaper though. They run forever though. You could beat the hell out of those cars.
I mean, but if these people want alarms on their car, they could have did something. I mean, if I'm living in Chicago, first thing I'm putting on my car is an alarm. How much alarm cost?
Man, you gonna come out there, that car going, the alarm is on the ground.
I'm just saying.
Yeah.
I mean, in retrospect, a Kia and Hyundai, y'all should make it not so easy to steal the car.
Yeah, you should do that. I mean, you should do that.
You're opening up the door for these victimizing politicians to take advantage of the situation so they can step up and do something and make y'all look like the bad guys when he's actually the bad guy. He sucks.
Yeah,
This whole city sucks. His police force sucks. Well, they probably don't suck. If they had better leadership, they probably wouldn't suck.
Yeah, don't fault the police officers. He's got a suck leader. He sucks.
They're probably handcuffed and can't do certain things.
But don't you think it's a little wrong to blame the manufacturer instead of blaming the criminals? Oh, I know why he's doing that. The criminals vote for him.
Man, shut up. Most of his voters are black, so
yeah,
you're kind of right.
You mean kind of right?
Man, shut up, you damn racist. Damn good show.
Ain't racist. That's a fact.
That's a damn good show.
Facts can't be racist.
We got a new giveaway going.
Like black men have big
We're
lips.
giving away a Ram.
That's not racist. That's
truck,
a fact.
2,500 diesel. $10,000 in cold hard cash, and then
Black
the diesel.
men can run fast.
We throw a train in there. It's called a Cummins.
That's fact.
And $10,000 in
Black
cold
people
hard
commit
cash.
majority of crimes. That's
Get it to win. Go to
not racist. That's a
officialhardtwins.com. Anything you buy from the site, get you automatically in it to win. Yeah.